because of people flopping, like the diving, and the lack of scoring, bro. That's what people were telling me about at work today as to why they don't like soccer. 'Cause I was telling them like, I got a podcast. Saying we just talk about soccer though, just in case before you gotta get excited. Oh, it's a sport podcast. Yeah, what kind of sports? I'm like soccer. Oh, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, man, we're trying to grow the sport in the states. And I was just telling them how it's a tough sell. You feel me? Like because people don't like to watch, a lack of scoring, and they don't get down with like the flopping and the theatrics of like selling the fouls. So that's the hardest thing. If anybody were to ask me like how's it trying to grow the game here, it's like trying to sell that aspect
Yep.
of it.
Man, and that and it's also hard to watch, bro. It's all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah, yeah. If you don't know what's going on, or you don't have the basic objective of the game, or like how it works, then it just looked crazy. Because another thing too is one thing the dude was telling me. He's like, I just don't understand how to tell who's the best apart. Like I can't tell who's better than who. Like I don't understand like the skill sets. Like I don't know who's the best. Like I don't know what I'm looking at. And I was like, yeah, it's a deeper problem in the states, is because not only do the people not want to watch it, is they don't have the first clue what's going on out there. You know what I mean? Like so. But that's what we're here for, baby. Field talk, growing the game one day at a time.
One segment at a time, one inconsistent show at a time. That's how it
Yep.
is.
One inconsistent show at a time, one rant at a time.
Oh man, but that's what makes us who we are, people. And let's get into the show before we start anime talk right away. So
Oh yeah,
where's
right off the
the
rip. Save it for the end.
Yo, I actually was like preparing to like come down from the roof, like
Right? Didn't it feel like we should have had an entrance? You either come in like Blue Falcon, bro.
exactly, bro. Or do the 50 Cent, bro. Just come down like
Oh my god, bro. Like I wanted to be like I felt it, right? It was dope. It was a callback to the video shit, but it just looked weird. And then when you text me like, yo, why is 50 upside down? I freaking lost it, bro. I was dying laughing. The shit was so funny. I was like, I don't know, man.
oh man. Welcome everybody. This is Field Talk. I am South Talk Soccer, aka South Stradamus, aka better known as the Voodoo Child. With me as always, the one, the only, the sauce man himself, the man known as Bagman. Field Talk Just.
Sometimes.
What's up, Jay?
What's going on, brother? Good to be back.
Ooh, I know, right? After a week off, inconsistent FC is what we're known as.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
worry, we're back. We know what you people want. We give you what you want. We have so much going on in the Premier League, in La Liga.
So
I think
much.
shit is ramping up. Yeah, and then we have
Yeah.
Champions League. Then we have the fucking Champions League, which is back, and the whole let's get rid of the away goal rule, which we'll get to that afterwards. But
I don't like it. Don't know if I
nah,
like it.
neither do I. But let's go with EPL, and we'll go since we missed a couple games. Let's go from last Tuesday. Yeah, let's go from last Tuesday, and we'll go up till today. A week's worth of scores. So Newcastle 3, Everton 1, Burnley 1, United 1, West Ham 1, Watford 0, and it's all gonna make sense in a while. I promise you. Spurs 2, Southampton 3 in a wild game that was.
Yeah.
Villa 3, Leeds 3, City 2, Brentford 0, Norwich 1, Crystal Palace 1, Liverpool 2, Leicester 0, Wolves 0, Arsenal 1. We got
Hey.
United Southampton 1-1, Everton 3, Leeds 0, Chelsea and Arsenal were postponed because Chelsea were winning the Club World Cup, which, whether you want to consider that a trophy or not, well, that's another thing. Craig Burley,
Hmm.
Brentford, Crystal
You got
Palace
something to
zero
say about
zero,
that, huh?
Watford Brighton 0-2, Norwich getting their asses whooped by City. What's new? Sunday, Burnley getting their asses whooped by Liverpool, which honestly Burnley I think should have won, but that's another one.
A lot closer.
Newcastle continuing to win. Leicester 2, West Ham 2, Wolves 2, Tottenham 0. Conte not loving life right now.
Oh
And
no.
today's game, United 2, Brighton 0. And all of that leads to our table because it has moved around a lot since the last time we've been here. So here's how we stand: City first, Liverpool second, Chelsea third, fourth, which is the exciting one.
Mm-hmm.
Manchester United, West Ham United, Arsenal, Wolves, Tottenham. Consider this: United's at 43, West Ham 41, Arsenal 39, Wolves 37, Tottenham 36. So we'll get to that in a bit too. Yep. Brighton 33, Southampton 29, Leicester. I'm just reading off points now. Who cares? Leicester, Aston Villa, Crystal Palace, Brentford, Leeds, Everton, Newcastle moving up, saving their asses. Norwich, Watford, and Burnley. Let's get into this real talk now because that fourth spot, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
That is where shit. It's gonna be make or break. But at the same time, I don't think Chelsea is safe. Do you?
Nah, they're too inconsistent to be safe. We don't know what Chelsea we're gonna get. Um, Honestly, I don't think anybody's safe outside of that top two. To be honest, I think the 3 and 4 spot are up for grabs. Um, Definitely up for grabs. We just don't know. All those clubs racing for that spot, 3, 4, are all Jekyll and Hyde. Actually, you could say 3, 4, 5, and 6. The top 6 spots, all Jekyll and Hyde. Matter of fact, what am I talking about? Top 7. That whole top 7, Jekyll and Hyde. It could be anybody by this time next week, for all I care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let alone the end of the season. So it's going to be an interesting race. It's not going to be the title race that we want, but it's definitely going to be the Champions League spot race, which we're going to have to hype up here because it's all our clubs can get.
Yeah, and we're ruling Tottenham out just because they're just shit. Yeah, they're just. Yeah, I mean, not even Conte can save them at this point. Look, he's probably gonna end up bald by the time we're done here. But shit, you have Chelsea at 47. And you have Wolves at 37. A 10-point gap. At any point, anyone who loses 2 games basically can see their asses away. Anyone who wins 2 can move up to those spots.
Mm-hmm.
And let's get into our clubs really, because our clubs are really the Jekyll and Hydes of all this crap that we're looking at. United have the stars. Arsenal have the youngsters. Can United turn it around from everything we've seen, especially how inconsistent those fucking second halves have been for the club?
We saw signs today that they could come out and play a ball in the second half because the first half was shit. The whole fan base was panicking because we had a shit first half, and we're notoriously this season, we're a very bad second half team. However, that wasn't the case. They came out in the second half. They turned it up. Fred was all out of sorts today. You could tell that he'd been out with COVID. He couldn't play a pass to save his life. So today I will be okay with the criticism of Fred, but only for today. Y'all get all that Fred hate out of your systems now because I don't want to hear that shit tomorrow. But to answer your question, I think simply based off the individual brilliance that we have on that team, we should be okay. We should be able to get those spots. Ronaldo, Bruno, Pogba, Sancho. You got to get top 4 with that, especially the way Pogba's playing right now, the way Bruno's playing right now. It's just the way Bruno's playing at this very moment, the way Pogba's playing at this very moment, it deserves a trophy. Don't know if we're gonna get that because that's got to be Champions League. But to answer your question, I think United is the writer of their own destiny. They've already fucked it up. They should have won some games, but with that talent, you can't tell me they're not a favorite to get the 4th spot, let alone maybe the 3 spot, depending on what happens with Chelsea.
Criticism on Ronaldo. He went 6 games, right? 6 games not scoring.
First time in 12 years.
Yeah, I mean, really, did it worry you at all? Because I was out there looking at it like, no.
Right. I've been watching Ronaldo 15 years now, maybe more. I know that. People get caught up in this. Oh, he hasn't scored this and that. Hey, man, it's part of the game. It happens. You can tell nobody's teaching their kids this shit. Like, you go through this stuff. He's the GOAT. the way he took the goal, the way he celebrated, he's back. Not worried about Ronaldo. Ronaldo's the least of my worries at that club. Of course, he's going to get criticized because he's back in England, and we know how English media, anybody that's not English on the team, they're fucked as far as criticism goes. You know what I mean? But like I said, when they tried to end Ronaldo, I wasn't worried at all. So I did celebrate that goal today with a little bit of gusto. People still use the word gusto, bro.
Yeah, people, I don't know, man. I don't know if people are using it anymore. I'm too old. I keep using old words nowadays, man. I'm not hip with all the young. Hate to say it though, man. I'm getting old as fuck already. But anyways, let's move on. Because
I got a birthday next week myself. I don't want to hear it.
I could actually call these Arsenal kids at this rate because
Right. Very interesting.
here's my concern. Right, we are a red card or an injury away from missing out on top four, and my worry is Granit Xhaka most of all. Oh man, but honestly, the club is moving. Lacazette, I don't mind if he leaves at the end as long as he gets us those goals. But we need a scorer. We need someone to at least deliver goals. And I said at the beginning when we started all of this, if Smith Rowe can get us 10, Saka can get us 10, Odegaard can get us 10, we should be in a good position. But looking at the goal differential right now, I mean, let's see. So within 3 to 7, let's say, Chelsea has a 30 goal differential, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we come down to United with 8, West Ham 11, Arsenal 9, Wolves 4, and Tottenham 1, -1. So it's like we're fighting, but I know if it comes down to it, and I said it in our text, this might come down to El Tweedico. It might come down to United and Arsenal at the end, because I don't think Moyes. Yeah, in April, because I don't think Moyes has enough to get him into that push, right?
Yeah.
Conte's not gonna have enough, right? And then you don't know what Wolves is gonna give you at any moment in time. So it's us two fighting for the top four. But then you have Chelsea, who, and I've said it from the beginning, I think our teams are better than their team. I think if you go player by player, we have much better players, especially comparing, United to Chelsea. I think United just have a deeper player pool. But what is it gonna come down? Who's gonna blink first? Who's one injury away? Who's one suspension away? Right, and that's really where the fun of it comes down to. Because if Arsenal somehow end up in Europa, it's not gonna be bad, right? Considering we haven't been in considering we're in Europe, we were gonna be like, all right, we hit Europa, it's fine, whatever, right? We can still go and get a striker. It doesn't matter. Chelsea and United are where it's at. Because what happens if Chelsea finish in 5th? Does Tuchel get sacked? Or does he get given the opportunity to stay? Does Ronaldo leave it if you get Europa League? Or does he try and get that trophy that he doesn't have?
It's good. Those are all good, very good points, very good scenarios. And there's another one that you didn't touch on there with Arsenal is that I believe they've got 3 games in hand as well.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. So they're really more in control of their destiny than the other clubs. Because if they win those 3 games, that puts them in a pole position. If Arsenal wins those 3 games in hand, they're in complete control of their own destiny.
Yep. And to put it out there, we play Brentford, we play Wolves, and I forgot who else we play. Those 3 games, I have it here.
Those are 2 winnable games that I just heard.
Yeah. Our first 2 game, we have. From what I saw, the 5 games we could win 4 games out of those 5 that are coming up, and that's considering that Chelsea has been moved and Spurs has been moved. So even if we have to play those games on a Tuesday, where let's say if Chelsea is playing deep in the Champions League, they're going to have Chelsea play on a Tuesday the week before their Champions League game. You think Tuchel's really going to throw out some of his best players if he's deep in the Champions League?
Nah, I doubt it. Not with the title out of hand.
Yeah, and that's, and then what's Liverpool away? That they're 5? No, they're 6. Liverpool's 9 points away. Can City slip
Mhm.
it up?
Oh, I don't think so, man. They're just rolling. With City, the trend that I noticed with them is like if they hit some bad form, right? Whenever they start winning, that's a wrap. They're not gonna lose anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like just the way that this guy, because like I don't know, bro. Like we just talk so much shit about Pep and City and Messi and all that stuff that I think people are just like, yo, these dudes just hate. Like you know what I'm saying? It's not that we're hating, bro. Like honestly, it's the best form of respect coming from us because we just troll all day. But if we're trolling you that hard, it's because you're pissing us off and it's because you're just rolling and we're just tired of it. Man City, to be fair, no jokes aside, the way Pep has coached that team, the way Pep coaches, he's one of the greatest coaches of all time, and he's been proving that. Now, has he been stinking up the UCL since he last won with Messi? Absolutely. The UCL criticisms of Pep Guardiola, valid? Absolutely. Right? We're going with what we have in front of us. He's fucked the Champions League the last however many years. Couldn't win it with Bayern. Went to the final. Couldn't beat
Yeah.
freaking Chelsea. So I don't see them slipping up. I think he's too good of a coach. They're too good of a system. The players buy into that system like the back of their hand. So I don't see them slipping up because Sal, they could put their third or fourth string players in there, and they're gonna play the same. You know what I mean? They're gonna play the same. They don't have to change their system to accommodate anyone. Bro, Jack Grealish has been a straight up flop, but City's 12 points ahead, so nobody's talking about it. You know what I mean? Everything is good when you're winning, bro. It doesn't matter. Winning covers up everything, bro.
Yeah, you know, I can't be accused of saying that Jack was gonna go there or just be shit. I said it. I mean, fuck. But god damn. I mean, you look at it and it's like, sure, he's made a mockery of this fucking of the Premier League, right? But I think you could say it best when Sir Alex, when Ar no, I should say when Arsenal went to shit, because Sir Alex would talk shit about Arsenal, but that's because
Yeah.
you fear the team, you fear the team that's there. And it's not that we talk shit because we talk shit. No, we talk shit because we hate those motherfuckers and we want
Yeah.
we want to be up there at some point. But I mean, let's just admit we have owners that have gone back to back Super Bowl champions, and you brought up the point. They've gone back to back Super Bowl champions. It's not like they haven't earned that money, that Super Bowl money, and yet here we are
Right.
fighting for fourth place when Ronaldo said it best in an interview. No. It should be between first and third that we should be there. But honestly, it should be a title. But you can't do shit with Pep Guardiola up there. And no one can tell me shit that they wouldn't take Pep as their damn fucking
No, that's
coach.
that's all bullshit. Don't want to hear that. But what Pep has that Arsenal and United don't have is a competent board, competent people at the top. And what I mean by that is that's those oil guys. Which let's be clear here. They're not the best human beings in the world. But when it comes to funding football clubs, history shows that they will throw out as much money as it takes to win games.
Yep.
So we want to win, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying?
E- Exactly, especially in the Premier League where it's where the money talks. It
Right.
really fucking talks in the Premier League, and you can't say that really about any other league out there because La Liga has its set rules, Bundesliga has its set rules, fucking Italy has, so everyone has their own rules. But here we are, sitting down, and all we can do is just hope that somehow a Leicester year pops up for one of our clubs, and
A Leicester year. That's what we're hoping for now, bro. This is where we're at. We're hoping for a Leicester year. When is it gonna
that
end, bro? I'm
I mean
tired.
that or Pep leaves and they bring in a new manager that just incompetent compared to Pep. Because I mean
Right.
Pep Ball is something special. You could say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
who replaces
Spurs.
him? Yeah, who replaces him after? Who are you gonna get? I mean, even if you have the most money, and I sent you the tweet that had like all the money that the clubs have spent and how much, right? It's like you can be the richest club. Spend your money on every fucking player. You can get Haaland, you can get Mbappe, you can get Hakimi, you can go get all these motherfuckers. Build freaking the monsters of the league, right? And yet, if you have the most dumbest fucking manager in the world, bet you that club does shit.
Nope.
I'll just say Paris. Anyways, but
Top to bottom, bro. It's an old saying, bro. Shit rolls downhill, my boy. All of that shit starts from the tip top of the. And you're gonna tell me, I don't know how many of you guys watch the Super Bowl. I don't know how much of the Super Bowl that you watch, Sal, but you freaking see Cronky getting that trophy, bro. The way he is talking, you think that motherfucker gives a fuck about what's going on in London, man? Not one bit, bro. That
fuck
same
that.
thing goes with the Glazer ownership at United, but them people do not give a fuck. All they check with those clubs and make sure the check clears. Like, oh, we get money from that shit, good.
Fuck that. These guys bought these clubs knowing that they're money makers. They're money makers. Ain't nobody in Africa buying a freaking Tom Brady jersey. Ain't nobody in freaking Belarus buying a Aaron Donald jersey. They'll
Yeah,
be like, who this guy? Who this player? Like what? But you give someone in fucking in Haiti freaking Cristiano Ronaldo shirt, they'd be like, oh, Ronaldo. Oh, yes. All right, so these NFL clubs, say what you will, they're milky money from our clubs overseas. That's the only
nobody would
reason.
know it either, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
Nobody would know.
Yep. And that's
No, I
that's
mean
just
unless you're overseas. I know nobody in the states knows, but
yeah.
overseas they know that it's just it's just a cash cow, bro. As long as that money's coming in, as long as the clubs are doing the bare minimum to reach those financial incentives, they're okay with it, bro. They're okay
Exactly.
with it.
And then I mean you could be on the other side of the coin where you're Liverpool owners or you're Roma owners where they're American and somehow they're pumping money into their clubs.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, to be fair though, when you say that, Liverpool owners are kind of shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's true too.
you know what I mean? Like, if you think about it in the grand scheme, they're kind of shit because they don't spend any money. They had that one. They had that one couple of windows where they brought in Mane and Salah, and you know what I'm saying. They had that one. You know, they brought in LeBron. Remember, LeBron has part ownership in Liverpool, so they had that 3 or 4 year window where they were building up stuff, and then it paid off rewards with the Champions League and the league. But notoriously, they're shit. Did they spend any money in the transfer window? They bought somebody.
They bought
They,
that
they
guy
did buy
from
somebody.
Porto.
So,
They
yeah,
bought
so
that guy from Porto. Yeah.
they did. So they kind of counteracting my argument, but still though, notoriously they've been shit. But now they've got their act together. So think about that. We got American owners at Liverpool, and Liverpool's second in the league right now, just coming off a Champions League and a league title not too long ago, and we're still here in the mud, going fucking in circle. It's a revolving door, bro. We get to that part where it's like we're gonna go outside and turn up, and then somehow the other part of the door just slaps us, and we just go right back in the circle. It's really, I'm getting tired, bro. Like even watching that game today, I was just tired, bro. It's Brighton, and we're like, I don't know, I'm tired, bro.
And
I'm tired.
just a struggle. That first half, like you said, was
Yeah.
just oof, man.
What?
When it should have been a
Man.
mop up, and god damn, I mean, and you look around. I mean, who like I said, Roma is the only other one that I know in that has American owners. But even then, Roma has given Mourinho some money, but it's not
Mhm.
like they're gonna like give him like a shit ton of
Right.
fucking money to
Yeah, I
like.
mean they're not gonna spend. They're not gonna go deep in the transfer market to spend.
So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
what it's. I mean, it's a whole new world of football, soccer, culture, whatever you want to
Whatever you
call
want to
it.
call
But
it.
it's like, but the Premier League
So,
will be money. That's what
so
it will
quick,
be.
quick fire, bro. End of the season. Who's your top four right now? Go.
City, Liverpool, right?
Hmm.
Then I'll say United and Arsenal. I'm gonna stick to it because I think Lukaku doesn't have it together ever since fucking the interview. I love Italy. Wait for me, Lautaro. Fucking. I don't think he's got it together. I think
Right.
they're inconsistent. Havertz and Werner, I don't know what they're doing. Um, they got Rudiger, Christensen, and I forgot who else, Peliqueta, who are out of contract, and they're trying to figure out what to do with them. And they got so much shit going on at Chelsea that I just, and Tuchel isn't. I think Mario brought it up. He's not a regular season manager. He's a fucking he's a
Cup
fucking
manager.
tournament. Yeah, he's a tournament manager. And I mean, if he wins Champions League again, then all will be forgiven for him if he misses out right? But
Yeah.
I think my top four is that. I think we'll see that.
I'm actually with you on that. I think the universe will be right back in balance. How long has Arsenal been out of the Champions League? Has it been 5 years?
5 years, yeah.
Bro, that's way too long, bro. Like, come on, man. You know, every chance I get, I'm gonna take the piss out of Arsenal, but I want to see them good, so it feels better that when I beat them, you know, so when we beat them, you know, I don't want them to be trash all the time. Like, okay, it's been like 10 years that they've been like I could just take the piss out of them. Like now it's boring. It's time to be good again. So the trash talk could be even better. There's a reason that the banter is always so good with Arsenal and Man United because we used to run this shit, you know? And now it's just like we're laughing stock. So we're like talking shit to each other while other clubs are like, yo, these fucking bottom feeders are arguing with each other. You know, like it's not supposed to be like that, man. So
Oh man.
I'm hoping that our clubs can get top four just to make it more interesting on the show, just for just for shit to be back to how it was. I'd like to see Arsenal playing in Champions League. As much as I hate on that club, it's good to see them doing good because it brings more views to the league. More traditional viewers are like, oh shit, Arsenal's back, and the Premier League might be back. Let's go. Uh, but at the same time, I mean, I like seeing West Ham, fight.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Make their call their way into that big six picture. Wolves are still there, Tottenham's still there. That's also good for the league. But I mean, Arsenal missing Champions League 5 years is crazy. Freaking Bukayo Saka hasn't played a minute of Champions League ball. He's not gonna wanna, he's not gonna rock with
Nope.
that too much longer. You know what I'm saying? And that kid deserves to be playing on Champions League nights. So
Yeah, and
I'm
the
going with you. Same thing, same top four as yours.
and the only way Arsenal bring in top players is by getting back in the Champions League. That's the only way. Because I
Yeah.
bet you money if we had been in Champions League, that Vlahovic deal would have been signed,
Probably
sealed, and
gonna allow it.
delivered. Yeah, that would have been signed, sealed, and delivered more faster than anything. Same thing with that Locatelli deal, but I'm gonna say it, we got saved from that deal. Fuck.
Oh yeah, Locatelli. Yeah,
I'm glad we got saved from that deal. I'm like,
that boy
oh
was like
shit.
Euro height.
So get that fucking shit away from me. But moving on to another league and La Liga, which is also heating up in its own way, which has a better top four race.
Title race.
Going, I mean, you can say it. I mean, going back, Sevilla starting on Friday. Sevilla 2, Elche 0. Saturday's games, you have Villarreal 0, Real Madrid 0, Real 0, Osasuna 3, Atleti 4, Getafe 3, and Atleti still, I don't know how they keep doing it. Cadiz
Unbelievable,
0,
bro.
Celta 0. Sunday, Alaves 2, Valencia 1, Espanyol 2, Barcelona 2, barely scraping away.
So
Uh,
lucky, bro. So
Levante
lucky in that game.
Levante 2, Betis 4, Sociedad 2, Granada 0. Monday's last matches, Mallorca 3, Athletic 2. The table as it stands, it is Madrid in first, Sevilla in second, Betis in third, Barcelona in fourth, followed by Atleti, Sociedad, Villarreal, Athletic Club, Osasuna, Celta, Rayo, Valencia, Espanyol, Elche, Mallorca, Getafe. Who is that?
Granada.
Granada, Alaves, Cadiz, and Levante, right? Yeah,
Levante.
Levante. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yo, Real
Now,
Betis is in third. That's insane.
when I say a title race, is because Madrid fucking up over the weekend led
Mhm.
Sevilla back in, and it is 4 points separating both. And then you have Betis in third with 43, Barcelona, Athletic 39 apiece, Sociedad 38, Villarreal 36, yeah,
Yeah,
36,
36.
Athletic 34. So
They got a
here's
little
what it
tight
comes.
top four race brewing too.
Yes, and let's just get to the broke boys because they should have lost. They should have fucking lost. And
Freaking
I feel bad for Espanyol, who I think has the worst losing streak against Barcelona.
Yeah.
It's like something like
Yeah.
15 games. I mean, some shit like
It's
that.
bad.
It's
It's
like
bad.
it's
It's
bad
bad because they
just
thought they had it, bro. Shit.
to get
You
robbed and
can
not.
tell by how when Barca scored the play the other players are just like dead, bro. I think my man was like throwing a tantrum in the corner, like fuck, bro. That goal was so cheap. I just whatever. whatever.
But you know what? I see Barcelona fans talking shit on Luke De Jong, but that man has been saving their asses this whole time,
Right,
which is
right. And
like,
it makes no sense to hate him, but I mean, I can't. I think he's. I don't think he's that good, but they talk a lot of shit about him, and he's like carrying them. So I don't understand. I don't get that part.
I mean, and big ups to Mr. Walking Oil Machine, fucking Adama Traore, fucking doing better than he
Hey,
did in.
and the Wolves, right? He's actually dog. He's actually a big part of their turnaround right now
Yep.
because they can't talk. They can't handle that man dribbling in La Liga right now.
No.
He's doing bits. It's crazy. Why does he look way better right now?
I think it's just the pace, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Premier League isn't as doesn't have that same pace as you could say as La Liga does have, and because of the whole tiki taka, he's just like, let me just move, like fuck you.
Right. Like I feel like does it seem like he has more time on the ball though in La Liga? I feel like he got more time on the ball
Yeah,
for some
he
reason.
does. He does. He for some reason, yeah. And I'm just looking at him like, the fuck
Completely
are
different
you?
cat.
The
Still
fuck?
can't score a goal to save his fucking life, but he's good.
I mean, if he's delivering assists, then at that point,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's
like,
fine. That's fine. We don't need you to score if you're preparing them. So yeah, big up to
yeah.
Traore.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, we love Traore on this show, especially Mario. Big up
Yeah,
Mario.
especially Benzi. That's one of his favorite players.
We'll see you back here sooner than later, Mario.
I hope so,
Uh,
brother.
Athletic, Atleti. The whole shit we say on the show that somehow they get plus gajillion time added at the end of every fucking match, and
Always, bro.
somehow it's
Always.
like,
And they always. The thing is not only do they get the time, but they always do something with that time, bro. It makes me angry. It's like, all right, yo, at this time, now we're gonna play right now. We're gonna score right here. What? It's too much of coincidence, man. Bring up the corruption claims.
let me ask you this, because João Felix is leaving, right? He's gone at the end, right?
Is it? Is he done? Big
Yeah,
mistake going there, by the way.
he's done. He's done. He's leaving. Do
Big
you
mistake going to
take
that
do you
club.
take do you take him at your club?
Not off the back of how he's been playing, no. Because if we were to take him, it would be off of his reputation. And as far as form, nah, not taking him. I don't want him nowhere near my club.
But
Now,
if,
if
but
he
if
goes,
he but if he's at his best, do you take him at your club? What if it's just that cholo system? What if it's just that
sure,
system?
sure, I'll take him. I'll take him. Just because like you said, you did bring up that that cholo system, but like, yeah, because that system doesn't suit a player like him. You know what I'm saying? We're probably gonna lose Pogba. We're probably gonna lose Martial. Ronaldo might leave. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'll take João Felix. Young, has hella room to develop. I'll take him. I mean, I won't take him at any crazy money, but I definitely take him and give him an opportunity. Because we got a young bull in Ahmad Diallo soon. I'm on Diallo watch because
Yeah.
one of my star boys went ahead and fucked this whole life up, so I got to go get me a new star boy. And I'm looking at Ahmad Diallo Traore as the new star boy at Man United. Watch out, remember that name, kids. He's on loan at Rangers right now, but remember that name. But yeah, to answer your question, bro, I definitely take him. You wouldn't take him at Arsenal?
Oh yeah, in a heartbeat, dude. I'll take him in a fucking heartbeat. I don't give a fuck. I think that system, that cholo system, does not suit him at
Killed
all.
him.
He
They
yeah
killed him, man.
yeah, and he tried to fucking replace Griezmann and do this hybrid attacking
Yeah.
whatever he was trying to do, and now look at João Felix just sitting there looking like, what the fuck did I do in my life? How much did he move for? Like what? Like close to
100
100, right?
something, bro. It was a big price tag.
They're gonna lose shit money on him. Watch, he's gonna go for anywhere around 60 to 70. I bet you money that's what he goes for. Um, Sevilla, my man. Since your boy Tony is at Sevilla, give me the deets.
Um, they got a chance, bro. They got a chance. I watched the entire game. Who did they play? Was it? Who the hell did they just play?
Let's see. They played
Go
on
back and
Friday. It was Elche.
Elche. Okay, so they got a real chance here because of the camaraderie in that team. They scored that first goal, and the entire team ran to Lopetegui and hugged him. And you might look at that and think that's something small, but to me, that's huge, bro. for them to all go into the manager and hug the manager, which means they believe in what he's going on. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to die for him. They're gonna believe in his tactics, and they're gonna play. They're gonna play their socks off for him. You know, and that's important. So I think Real Madrid have to be really careful because in that game against Elche, Tony started to look like the old Tony again. He had an assist in that game, but if Tony hits those if Martial hits the peaks that he was hitting in 19 and 20, bro, it's going to be a fucking doozy in that race, bro. If he starts scoring goals, man, if he get 5 or 6 goals off the bounce coming up, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting because watching them play, they have a good team. Rakitic runs the show in midfield there. I mean, they're not bad, bro. They're gonna be a tough out for sure.
Yeah.
I like Anthony and that system.
Because my view, right, is I look at Madrid, right, and without Benzema, it's shit.
Different
No,
team.
yeah, no goals are coming, and I think that's. I mean, for as good as Vinny is, let's just get that out of the way. Vinny is
Right.
incredible talent. He's next big thing, but he's not scoring goals for you right now. I
Right.
mean, who are you gonna rely on? Asensio? You're gonna wait for that man to score goals for you? Exactly. I mean,
Jovic,
Hazard,
or whatever the fuck his name is.
Hazard, fucking Bale.
Who?
Exactly. So I mean, you have a problem. I mean, yeah, you
Yeah,
have
nobody's talking
be-
about it, but you're right.
yeah, you have the best midfield trio in the world. Don't get me wrong, but what can they do when they don't have the man at the top, right? And it's not like they have Mbappe right now, which if they had him, then it's a whole different fucking story. Do they drop more points, especially with Benzema still? What do you have? ACL? What do you? No, not ACL. What is he out with?
I think it was a hamstring. He
Yeah,
played today in the
yeah.
UCL game, so he's back. But no, you're right. It looks like they even play a different formation when he's not in. Also, so no, that's a real issue. It's an issue. I mean, even today, I think Casemiro got a yellow, and somebody else important for them got a yellow. So they're gonna miss the leg in Madrid against PSG. So and they're already down 1-0 in that. So they got a lot on their plate coming up here. So it's gonna tell us a lot about Ancelotti and what he's got up his sleeve right now. How he manages Benzema moving forward too.
If you're Ancelotti, do you give up Champions League for La Liga or do you give up La Liga for Champions League?
Hmm. It's a good question, man. Me personally, if you ask me my opinion, I'd say that they probably should just give up. I mean, if they had to give up one, probably give up Champions League. I mean, because they own that shit, bro. You know what I mean? The La Liga, they own La Liga too, but in recent years, within the last 15 years, they have not won La Liga as much as they should have. You feel me? I think Ronaldo
Yeah.
only won the La Liga twice there. You know, he
Yeah.
was there for like 12 years. So I feel like, if anything, they should try to start prioritizing La Liga a little bit more these days. Because I mean, I think that has to be the bread and butter, right? Your
Yeah.
league has to be where you start.
I mean, we're in this new generation where the league is. Let's be honest, the league is considered shit wherever you go. I mean, yeah, if you're not one of these top clubs, you know the league is whatever, right? But if you're a top club, you don't consider the league anything anymore. You want Champions League out of all, but
Hmm.
it's my old soul talking. I mean, I prioritize the league over Champions League any day of the week. I mean, I want that league title. I want to be considered the best of the best, right? I mean, yeah, in Champions League, I am the best of Europe, but am I? Is the club that wins Champions League always the best in Europe? I
No,
mean, yeah, exactly.
no,
I
it's
mean,
not.
so
And I think that's why we watch though too, because the best team doesn't always win. So we always watch that. As long as that's the thing about sports. The best team doesn't always win. The team that's supposed to win doesn't always win, and that's why sports is always going to be compelling, you know.
exactly.
But yeah, I'm taking that league title, bro, over Champions League.
Man, but like you said, it's gonna be interesting to see what Ancelotti does because if he decides to give up La Liga and row in the Champions League, it's like where do your bets finish? Because you can move on. I mean, if you beat PSG, who do you get next? And
Right,
that's that's the scary part. Who
right.
can you really get someone who you might win against? It's,
Yeah, you have no control of it either. Like, yeah, I think honestly, I would prepare. I would prioritize closing out La Liga, building on that 4 point lead that we have that they have out there. Because, bro, I'm telling you, one slip up and Sevilla is there to pounce. So
mm,
it's not as there's not too many roses and sparkles in Real Madrid right now. It's
yeah.
good. They're chilling, but squeaky bum time is close.
So
Titan that's Victor.
let's give predictions now for top
Okay.
four. I mean, who finishes out?
I'm still gonna go Real Madrid Sevilla, right? That's my
Yep.
top. I still think Madrid is gonna close out. Now, here we go, right? How do I separate my disgust for Barca from my actual football knowledge here to make this pick? So let me think.
Because
Okay.
they have. Let's just put it out there. They're not good. They're not any better than any of the teams below them, right? So it's like the
Right. Okay.
disgust is real, but so is the knowledge.
Right. Because Atletico is right there with the same amount of points, same amount of games played. And then we have Betis, the freaking anomaly, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Real Madrid, Sevilla, 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Betis, bro. Would I be a madman if I said Betis gets in over Barcelona and Atletico, bro? Oh my god. Yo, fuck that. This is what we do here, bro. We're for the people. We're shaking shit up. Betis won't remain in third, right?
All right.
But they will get in at fourth. And I'm predicting Atletico to get into that 3 spot. Barca collapses at the end. They go Europa.
All right.
That was I'm not gonna lie to you folks. That was a little bit of bias, a little bit of Barca hatred sprinkled in there, but at least I'm honest. What do you
All
got? What
right.
do you think, Sal? We want to know what
I'm
Sal knows.
I'm gonna stick with Madrid and Sevilla, and I think it's
Right.
squeaky bum time is probably gonna be by a point or two. It really is
Mhm.
gonna be by the fucking seat of their fucking pants, right? But I'll keep Betis in third. I will keep Betis in third. I think they have enough. Plus, I'm gonna go with my guy Bellerin, still showing love, So proper Arsenal man. So let's go. All right, fourth. All right, fourth. Here's how it goes, people. I'm gonna throw it out there. Villarreal sneaks in. Villarreal
Villarreal.
sneaks in. I'm gonna say Villarreal sneaks in. Somehow, some way, they sneak in. I think Good Evening has enough talent there that he can sneak them in. Barcelona will beat Atleti into that Champions League spot, and into the Europa spot. I should say into the Europa spot because I don't think Atleti have it. I don't think they have everything together either. But I just think Barcelona just has. They did better in the transfer market. They did just that much better in the transfer market, right? And
Yeah, in January they had a
yeah,
good January.
and I mean, and having Danny Alves come back, yeah, I mean, like, we could say all we want about Danny Alves, but he's still Danny Alves. I mean, he could be whatever age he is, he still helps out. Traore is, I don't think no one can stop Traore in La Liga at this point. And then they have, I think they can get Europa League, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. It's interesting, bro. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
It is.
Both leagues are
And
fun.
let's finish it off because we have Champions League coming back. Well, it is here now, and
Fourth quarter,
Sporting,
folks.
I mean, Sporting Man City. Let's just be real. Man City was gonna win this all day, every day, 5-0.
No,
I don't think any of
yeah,
us are really.
not surprised.
Yeah, none of us are watching this, right? Unless somehow Sporting completes some kind of remontada. Come,
Yeah, all
Right? I
right.
don't think none of us are watching. PSG Real Madrid is the real, right? Because now we have the away goal rule taken away. Which,
Right.
Jay, your opinion?
Right. I was saying, and we were talking about in the beginning in a little chat before the show. I don't like it. I get why they did it. Right. I guess to entice the away team to attack or something like that, right? Something like that. So people would sit back at home and things like that, or sit back on the road or whatnot. Um, I mean, I get it, right? But at some point, man, you gotta stop changing so much shit, bro. There was the away goal shit was compelling. We don't get so many storylines. You know what I'm saying? There's so many storylines that don't happen if we, you know what I'm saying, without that rule. And now, I mean, I guess if you look at it, maybe we could get new history now, new memories without the goals and shit like that, I guess. But it kind of takes away from the allure, I think, from the mystique. Like, small club getting away goal, it's a whole different ballgame. We're gonna miss that. The team's losing. Oh snap! They got an away goal out of nowhere. There's a chance, and then the team completely transforms and they go on to win it. Like we lose that. Um, yeah, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I know that sometimes you gotta innovate the game, change rules to change with the times, but I don't think that was one that was really necessary. That needs to be changed though.
I think Ajax fans are cursing UEFA right now, saying, "Why didn't we have this when Spurs
Sure,
beat us?"
I'm sure. I'm sure they are, bro.
But well, like you said, I mean, it's that interesting part. You get those, and I'll call them B tier teams that are there, the B tier teams that somehow they pull off the miracle, and all of a sudden they're in that final four, and you're like, the fuck, how the fuck did they make it out of all this shit, right? But God, it just loses a touch of magic. But here we are. I mean, PSG 1, Real Madrid 0. I mean, just ice cold. I mean, in his veins, Mbappe just,
That
God.
goal is on Pornhub right now, folks. Pure sex. Vasquez, that boy, hey, Vasquez might need to retire out of that because he baptized the fuck out of that dude, bro. Jesus Christ, Sal. In stoppage time, obliterated. And was that Militao that was out there too?
Militao, yup.
Obliterated them, fam.
And
Obliterated them.
what's his face? Who moved from Bayern? What's his face?
Oh, Alaba.
Alaba, yeah.
Oh my God, bro. That goal is on rewind, folks. If you didn't see it, if you didn't see that game at all, it doesn't matter. Fast forward all the way to stoppage time. Kylian Mbappe, ice in his fucking veins, destroying his soon-to-be team because he's going there. But before that, he wants to win something with PSG. It looks like because that boy was on skates. Nice. That's all we can really say about it, man.
I mean,
But
yeah. I
just in
mean,
case you guys were wondering why my face turned, I walked my dog. He's very old. I walked him before the show so that we think should be okay. I proceeded to look to the right there, and I see a pile of piss in his bed. So yeah, I'm a little bit pissed off. But anyways, that's people that have dogs know my story.
yeah. But overall,
Asshole.
overall game was an asshole of a game. Really, there wasn't much going on until Messi.
Missed a penalty. Messi missed a penalty at the same time Ronaldo was banging fucking a banger in. Literally at the same time. At the same time.
It's like
Glorious.
it's like the universe was like, yeah, let's just settle this shit right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, to be fair, dog, Madrid looked bad. They were under pressure the entire fucking game. There's like, I think they had the ball for like 2 minutes in the first half.
I think it was something like a 30, 36, 37%, ball possession
Yeah,
that they had.
they
And it
were.
was just,
It was bad. They were in a 4-5-1 in defense. Like they're just absorbing all the pressure, and it's just like for my club in recent years, Man United, I would expect something like that. But to see Madrid in like a defensive setup it's really weird to see. It's unusual. Doesn't look right.
no, no. And they have time now to get their act together. It's 1-0. I mean, it's not like
Right, yeah. It's not the end of the world.
yeah, so but I mean, I'm not gonna say I cursed them a couple months ago when this draw came out and I threw out some voodoo shit out there, but I didn't do shit, people. I didn't do shit, but this is at this point. I mean, you kind of let it ride and you wait for Mbappe to say, yeah, give me the paper, give me that ting so I can sign that right now.
Sign the ting. He's ready, bro. He's ready to go. But if you really, as an athlete, and you play for a team, no matter what, if you're leaving or not, you want to go out on a high. You want to, all right, if I'm leaving, I want to win some shit. and he looks ready, man. And one more thing before we get off that subject, I just want to ask you as far as Ancelotti. Do you think that Ancelotti still can get it done at this level, or is it past him? Because remember, he struggled at Everton. He looked okay for a little bit, then he struggled. Now he's back in Real Madrid. I mean, he's in first, right? He's in first. I don't want it to sound like he's in a crisis mode, but they just don't look very Ancelotti-esque. So my question to you is, do you think Ancelotti can still get it done, at this level?
I think it's just because he's missing Benzema. That really is it. I think he needs Benzema. Benzema has to be there in order for shit to work. Without Benzema, you get this whole hybrid.
Don't have another striker.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't rely on Joveljic because he doesn't have the form he had at yeah. So it's like, who do you hit? Who do you have? They didn't do any business in January, and they're waiting. They're waiting for the summer, and I'll put this out there, people, and don't say it doesn't happen. And when it happens, I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna broadcast it to the rest of the world. Mbappe signs a 2-year deal with Paris. Just wait. He's gonna sign a 2-year deal just so that they get money. I bet you he has so much love and so much appreciation for that. If they end up winning, the man will sign a 2-year deal. He'll say, you know what? I'll play for 1 more year if you sell me in the summer.
Right.
Just so that they get money.
That's going to be huge. That would be crazy, bro. You heard it here first on Field Talk. South Nostradamus, folks. Crazy talk.
Because he should have signed.
That to happen.
He should have signed. He should have signed, right? He should have. Yeah. I mean, it was there. He could have signed a pre-contract, right? And for all we know, I don't trust Build. I really don't trust Build for this shit. I mean, I trust Marca more so than I trust Build.
For any La Liga stuff, yeah, for sure.
But something in the back of my head tells me, like, that little itch, right? Like, nah, this man isn't going to leave Paris, as a hated man. He's not going to leave, like, with everybody in Paris hating him. Not when he's considered a hero, right? And if he somehow pulls off this win against, Real Madrid, and then goes to sign, fuck, he can't fucking step foot in Paris ever again. Shit, but he'll sign. He'll sign a 2-year with the fucking expectation that they'll let him walk at the end for at least 100 mil.
So even with how they did him in the summer, you would think that he's gonna do that.
Easy, but the summer, and I said it here too. In the summer, if they had sold them, they owed money to Monaco. They owed a shit ton of money to Monaco.
Right. Yeah. Some of that fee would have went to them.
So they had to sell for 230 to at least make 30 million, or some shit like that, right? And Paris doesn't want that. They don't want 30, right? Yeah. I mean, he'll sign, but he'll make sure that he tells them, hey, you have to sell me between 70 and 100, and that's that, right?
Yeah.
Mark my words, people. Mark my words.
To see how that plays out now, dude.
Mark my words.
I want to see that.
But we have games tomorrow as well. We have Salzburg, Bayern, Inter, Liverpool, which is a good one. Let's get Salzburg and Bayern out of the way. Who wins?
Bayern 7-0. No, actually no, because Bayern is that's actually gonna be close. It's still Bayern, but 3-2.
Yeah, I'll go 2-1. I'll go 2-1 just because I just think that Neuer's out. He's out for the rest of the season. So I'll give it that 2-1. And the game we're waiting for, Inter and Liverpool.
Liverpool 2-0. Not even gonna try to, I just don't trust Inter Milan right now. I know Lukaku's pissed. Sorry, Romelu.
I'm gonna give it to you like this: 2-2. I'm gonna give you 2-2.
I like
2-2 in the San Siro, just because it's in the San Siro.
Yes.
They're gonna come up to play. They got their fans behind them. Just wait, 2-2, and without the away goal rule, they're gonna go back to Liverpool, and all of a sudden Liverpool's just gonna
I like it.
Yeah.
Good prediction. You got some pretty interesting predictions, my boy, especially out of Mbappe shit.
Hey, but let's keep my track record into this bullshit.
No, bro. Dog, your name is Sal Nose, bro. Come on, you don't even have to bring a child. Yo, your nickname is literally Sal Nose, bro. There's no track record needed. I'm just saying, like that's why I didn't think about him actually signing an extension. It's
I
wild.
mean, cause it's like, I think about it, right? And mind you, I'm an idiot sometimes when it comes to this game. I'm not gonna claim that I know better or that I'm this pundit over here or that. I'm a fucking idiot. But I've watched this game long enough to know that shit happens in this game.
Yes,
And
that's a fair point.
certain players love their squads and they don't want to leave hated. They just don't want to leave the most hated person in that squad. They'd rather leave it for someone else, right? I mean, Ramos left, but do the people of Madrid hate Ramos? Nah. You know? I
He's
mean,
conveniently hurt right now too.
exactly. I mean, you could be Van Persie and leave, right? When it wasn't your fault you went to
Yeah.
Manchester United. It was
I
whoever
hope
was on
Arsenal fans
top.
don't hate him, by the way, because he did definitely try to go to Italy.
No, yeah. No, yeah.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
he actively pursued the move to Italy. So let's not hate on anybody. Let's not hate on him, I should say.
Right,
Let's not
him.
hate on him, right? You know, but you can go down the list. There's players that have done these moves, right? But the ones that move just to spite the club, just because they didn't want to give them that move, are the hated ones.
Yep.
Looking at you, Ashley Cole, because you met with
Adebayor.
Abramovich.
What about Adebayor?
Exactly, Adebayor too, right?
Oh my god.
And then, I mean, he reminds me of Eto'o, right? Where Eto'o left Barcelona, and then he went to Milan, but Barcelona still doesn't hate him, right?
Right.
Or you have OG Ronaldo, who moved everywhere, but
Everywhere.
they don't hate
They're
him.
all
Yeah,
teams. No.
yeah, they
But I
don't
think that's
hate him.
before the wave, though. Well, actually, no. You're right. You're right. Because there were some cats that were getting freaking hated, bro. To this day, they hate.
Exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, Ronaldinho, for example, too, right? I mean, look at
Yeah.
where Ronaldinho. I mean, who else am I looking at? Pirlo. Fucking Pirlo
Pirlo.
went from Milan
Figo.
to Milan.
Figo. Where didn't Figo
Yeah,
go
Figo
from?
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, but Figo got the fucking pig's head tossed at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
They
For
hated
fuck-
him, though. Yeah.
So do you think Mbappe really wants that reputation?
Yeah, I don't think so. But you know what's crazy though? I really don't think those French players rock with PSG like that. Like like I don't think it's like a club in France that they're like, oh, like I think he has more love for Monaco than he does for PSG. I know he doesn't want to be hated out there, but I'm just saying like I don't think that PSG is uh this pristine like club in France that all the French players are like, yeah, I don't want to hurt PSG's feelings. Remember, they just became relevant in like 2010 or some shit.
Yeah, but but Paris fans are, doesn't matter where you go, you're always gonna have fans. We fuck on City, right? But City fans for the money. The same thing we say with Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans didn't really the fans now, right? Any fan born after a certain year, we know it's Abramovich fans, right? Versus before Abramovich, where were those fans at? We don't know where they were at. Same thing with City fans. Where were they before the oil takeover? We don't know where they were. I mean, I'll say all the shit on the Gallagher brothers, but they're at least they're fans. They stuck by their club, right? Ah, fuck. So
What you talking in the house?
yeah.
Oh,
But Mbappe is not gonna leave the most hated man in Paris. He won't. He won't. Just because that's just you'd come back and you literally would get a fucking pig's head tossed at you.
that's insane, bro.
Or
I don't
worse,
think
'cause-
you're right. I think he's gonna do. I don't know if he. I don't. Hey, dímelo que lo que coño. I feel like I know this person the way they talking, but I don't know. I'm gonna need some more clues.
Oh man. But yeah, that's the.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I can kind of see what you're saying. I just feel like this late, like, because it looks like he's ready to be in Madrid, right? It would
Yeah.
be such a crazy ass U-turner. It'd be like breaking. Mbappe signs what's the name? Signs a extension at PSG.
It's and I'm gonna call it as well. Holland will sign one more year with fucking.
That's wild too.
With Dortmund.
Sal's
Watch.
dropping bombs.
They're not gonna move. They will not fucking move for as much as Holland also has had shit to say at Dortmund. They'll somehow find a way to just say, you know what, give us one more chance, right? Give us one more chance so that we could try to win. We're this close to Bayern, and that that's kind of like look, we're this close, Erling.
I mean,
We're
he's
this
young enough.
fucking close.
He's
Yeah,
young enough.
I mean, it's like they won't move, and when they move, they will not end up at the same club. They will not end up at the same clubs.
I hear you. I think it's gonna be difficult to have them at the same spot.
Yeah, they'll end up, they'll end up Madrid and City. Just wait. Just wait.
I don't want Madrid still, huh? Geely, is that you? Yes, sir, it is. My boy, what it do, Pippin? That's a tough L y'all took today, but y'all gonna bounce back. I ain't worried. But yeah, hey, Sal, that's wild, bro. That's a wild ass thing. I actually hope it happens just for the clout on the show, for me to come on here and trip the hell out.
Just wait. I like when we start getting towards the summer and we start seeing everybody who's a free agent. I'll give you all my predictions, and then we'll take a score somewhere and we'll see. But I have a feeling things won't change as much as some people out there are predicting in the fucking world of because we saw. I mean, who was gonna move, right? And Vlahovic was the big move of the winter. Other than that, it's like. Oh, he'll go. I just don't think he'll be in the summer. I just don't think.
Mbappe is definitely coming to Madrid. Yeah, no, we're up for sure. But he just thinks that he's gonna sign. Sal thinks he's gonna sign an extension so that PSG could get a fee instead of him leaving for free. But he also thinks that he might stay an extra year, so that's just a conundrum in itself. I don't know, good luck. Hey, but I don't know if you've been here the whole time. But Mbappe baptized your whole. What is that, left side or right side of the defense? Yeah, y'all boys can't come out. Vasquez can never play football again. I'm sorry. But, yo, I have a further dub, by the way, since we missed out last week and we didn't get to do it. So I don't know if you have anything else?
There we go. No, go for it.
Further dub, folks. You guys know what further dub is. It is your favorite segment. It's my favorite segment. Scouring the Twitterverse, the social media verse. For people that are winning and people that are flopping. So you're doing it for the dub and you're not doing it for the dub. So, without further ado, the person that did it for the dub, that's going to win this for the dub award, Sadio Mane. In my opinion, one of the best African players of a generation. Sadio Mane, big up to you. You play for Liverpool. I hate that, but big up. Way to fucking will your team. Senegal, first ever AFCON Nation trophy. Big up Sadio Mane for the dub. And that's how you do it for the dub. Now, obviously the favorite part of the entire show, folks, is the person that didn't do it for the dub. This person took a giant L, and that person is none other than Mohamed Salah. Big dog, you cried the entire tournament to every single referee. Yeah, Senegal, let's go. Oh, yeah. Salah cried to every referee the entire tournament. Made it to the final, cried in the final, and couldn't deliver. Cried after the final as well. So what we're going to do, bro, you cried too much. Of course you're going to be on for the dub, not doing it for the dub. And that's who didn't do it for the dub. Mohamed Salah, the African sideshow Bob, did not do it for the dub.
Hey, yo, let me give it up to those African referees because they were just on a different fucking level. Let's go, guys.
Highlight. They were not taking any shit in AFCON. Get those referees in the Prem, La Liga, get them refereeing World Cups. We need it. They put the players in their place, bro. That was for the dub.
Let me make another crazy prediction since we brought up Sadio Mane, who I'm gonna say is a second best African player behind Eto'o, but that's a different story. Mane to Madrid.
I like it.
In the summer, I think that's the move. I think that's the move. I think he's ready for that move. I think how old is he? Like 28, 29, right? Close to 30 somewhere.
Yeah, 28, 29, almost 30 if he's not.
Yeah. So, I mean, what better time to move to one of the biggest clubs in the world, right? Because Liverpool's not one of the biggest clubs in the world. Let's really put it out there. Let's really put it out there. He'll move to Madrid in the summer, and then the next summer is when they get Mbappe. And can you imagine that? Mbappe and Mane? Woo!
Sal dropping the transfer heat. I'm excited, bro. I kind of want some of this shit to happen.
That's right. All right. Now with that, let's conclude this damn show.
Yeah. So we're coming up to the end. I'm going to tell you guys right now, I have no idea when we're going to be back. So I'm going to stop doing that right now. We don't have any idea when we're coming back, but we're going to be back. It's not like we're not gonna come back. I don't know what the scheduling is. Life is too crazy. Like I said, just moved. Shit's going on. Everything's wild. My dog's old as hell, pissing on his bed after I walked him out the house. So, anyways, whatever. Don't know when we'll be back. Well, we will be back. We got Champions League to cover next week. More league games as well. So we'll probably be back most likely next week. Um, Thanks for being with us. Thanks for still supporting us, however it is you do, whether you watch live, whether you listen on this podcast stream, whether you come in later. Thank you. We're going to keep doing this no matter what. We don't do it for money. We don't do it for anything like that. We just do it because we love the game. We love talking with our boys about that shit. So, with that being said, follow the kid at Sal Talk Soccer, a.k.a. Sal Stradamus, a.k.a. Sal Knows, a.k.a. Sal is bold with the predictions. Follow me at FieldTalk Dust _, a.k.a. The Sauce Man, a.k.a. Sometimes Bagman, a.k.a. Also follow my boy at Benzi _visuals. That's Benzi with a Z instead of a Y, even though I can't even do it anymore. Just follow Benzi _visuals. Follow us on all the podcast platforms. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, all that stuff. We're on there. Follow us on social media. Yes, follow us on Twitter at Field Talk Pod. Follow us on Instagram at Field Talk _. This is Field Talk. We're your boys, the Menaces, running asylum.
Before we go, I forgot I forgot one important transfer through the transfer window. All right, you guys ready for this? I missed the most important one. Moving to the A League, the one, the only, the cum dog. The cum dog is back in the fucking A League. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Give it up for the one, the only cum dog.
I knew it was cum dog, bro. I knew it was cum dog. And with that being said.
Ciao.